Do you know what the first ceramic watch was? Richard Mille, Omega, Rado perhaps? Nope, it was those incredibly German Swiss Germans, IWC, with a rather lavish IWC Da Vinci Perpetual Calendar. Launched way back in 1986, it was designed by Kurt Klaus and released at the height of the quartz crisis as a gloriously mechanical ode to fine watchmaking. The Da Vinci collection has since fallen to the wayside when it comes to modern IWC, but their obsession with the hard-wearing material has continued, releasing the Sandy Mojave colour in 2021, and last year in 2022 launching an IWC Forest Green and a Lake Tahoe White Top Gun ceramic. When we produced the video last year, we proclaimed that the Forest Green would be the best seller. Well, we're happy to know when we're beaten. Just because we preferred the toned-down militaristic oeuvre of Schaffhausen's finest doesn't mean that others will. In fact, I've spotted the Lake Tahoe's magnesium white case in the halls of the Palexpo in Geneva, the beaches of Marbella, and the breweries of Brooklyn. It's a very easy watch to spot, and ask any boutique and you'll know they're incredibly hard to get. While on the grey market, they're still selling slightly above retail. Worn like a totem of big watch collection energy, it's bold and brilliant, and for 2023, IWC are stepping up a gear, releasing this, a perpetual calendar in a magnificent ceramic white. As a side note, this isn't the first time we've seen this watch. It appeared before the official launch on the wrist of Lewis Hamilton at the Spanish Grand Prix. In essence, the new Lake Tahoe Perpetual Calendar is a recolor of the previous Sandy Mojave version. But while that model kept things toned down, that's not the case here. The high contrast look covers everything from the case, the indexes, the numerals, to the calendar functions. Those functions, just so you know, are date and power reserve at 3 o'clock, date on the outer ring, reserve on the inner, months at 6 o'clock, day and minutes at 9 o'clock, and dual hemisphere moon phase at 12. The year is nestled nicely out of the way at 7:30. It's a lot of information, about as much as can be displayed on a watch face, even when it's a piece as big as this, a hefty 46.5mm across. And yes, it feels just as big on the wrist as the specs suggest, especially with its oversized fluted cockpit-ready crown. If there's one watch you don't want to hide in enemy territory Pulp Fiction style, it's this. The real downside to a Perpetual Calendar is having to set it when the watch runs down. But with the IWC's caliber 52615, that's less of an issue. The phenomenal movement has a 7-day power reserve and quick and efficient riding thanks to its peloton system. In short, you only need to wear it once a week to stop it winding down. Obviously, all of this means the IWC Big Pilot Lake Tahoe Perpetual Calendar has a serious price tag, £34,900 to be precise. Though honestly, given the material, the sheer size and the complication involved, it's definitely not as bad as I was expecting.